Hi guys, today I'm going to give you a meditation on powerlessness and curiosity. So, as usual, I will read you a sutra from the Radiant Sutras by Lauren Roche, and I will talk to that sutra a little bit, pulling out some particular cues from the sutra, and then I'll read it a few more times. So, you can do whatever you like in meditation. You can be slumped on the floor, you can be sitting in a chair, you can be lying on the bed, you can do whatever you like, as long as you feel like you can tune in to this. So take a couple of breaths. This is Sutra 89. You are stunned, powerless. You thought you knew what was going on. Now you realize you don't have a clue. You are stopped in your tracks. Everything within your skin is shaking. Enter this shaking. Get curious. Look around inside with wonder. Unmind your mind. All the walls have fallen down, so go ahead and dissolve. The one who has always been, who has seen much worse than this, is still here. This sutra is all about really going with the powerlessness and using it as a way to feel free, to look at things with a fresh perspective. Because when you're on your path, when you thought you knew and you were steaming along, and then all of a sudden you're stopped in your tracks and you realize you don't have a clue. Things are different. Everything within your skin is shaking. Well, there's a disturbance in your path, in your energy, and everything within your skin is shaking. You can feel it. You can feel it in the body. There's already a disturbance of the heart, let alone your outward trajectory in the world. So instead of fighting it, which we're often inclined to do when suddenly things change and we feel powerless, we might think, wait, no, how do I, but wait, this is how I was going to, or whatever it might be. And so instead of trying to fight it, go with it. There's already, as I say, a disturbance within you, so you may as well explore it. Get curious about it. Because when we think we know something, well, it leaves very little room for creativity or for new possibility. When we recognize we don't know, that's when we can explore. And we can look at things with curiosity and with wonder. Look around inside with wonder. Playfulness. How can I? What if? And sometimes that can feel daunting. When we do something new, we can be nervous about doing something new, and then we make a start, and we feel empowered by starting something new, and we get going, and then we get good at it, and we feel even more empowered and positive and confident. And then when that's wiped away or questioned, starting something new again takes you right back to that place of uncertainty. But where there's uncertainty, there's possibility. But also the sutra is calling you to feel confident, because the one who has always been, be it love, the universe, God, nature, energy, consciousness, whatever works for you, the one who has always been, who has seen much worse than this, don't worry, is still here. You're supported. Life goes on. Love goes on. Consciousness goes on. And we will always move through this cycle of we thought we knew, and then we realized we didn't have a clue. There is always change. And so there's a reassurance that you have the room, that you have the space to explore, to get curious, and whatever that encompasses for you in terms of emotions, whether it's fear, or the time, or the questions it raises for you, for life, whatever it might be. And in fact, you are stunned powerless when you fight against the grain, when you think, no, I want my power back, I'm going to carry on, I'm going to force ahead with what I was doing. You're acknowledging that you're in a disadvantaged position but trying to move ahead anyway, which is kind of playing into that powerlessness. But when you let go and you go with the situation, when you acknowledge your powerlessness and you get curious and you look around inside with wonder, it's where you pick up more power again, because you're free and you're open to opportunity and you're taking the light approach, and you know that you are loved and divinely supported in your quest. You are stunned powerless. You thought you knew. You thought you knew what was going on. Now you realize you don't have a clue. You don't have a fucking clue. You are stopped in your tracks. Everything within your skin is shaking. Enter this shaking. Get curious. Look around inside with wonder. Unmind your mind. All the walls have fallen down. Go ahead and dissolve. The one who has always been, who has seen much worse than this, is still here. Is still here. You are stunned powerless. You thought you knew what was going on. Now you realize you don't have a clue. You are stopped in your tracks. Everything within your skin is shaking. Your nervous system is speaking to you. Enter this shaking. Get curious. Get playful. Get open. Look around, inside, explore with wonder. Unmind your mind. All the walls have fallen down. So go ahead, unmind your mind and dissolve. The one who has always been supports you. The one who has seen much worse than this is still here. So you have permission, you have space, you have opportunity to unmind your mind, to release a grip for power and control, and to let go into it with curiosity, to find a new place to stand, some new tracks to follow. And your curiosity can allow you to create something new, something beautiful, something different. You are stunned, powerless. You thought you knew what was going on. Now you realize you don't have a clue. You are stopped in your tracks. Everything within your skin is shaking. Enter this shaking. Get curious. Look around with wonder. Unmind your mind. All the walls have fallen down. So go ahead. Dissolve. The one who has always been, who has seen much worse than this, is still here. Get curious. So whenever you feel a pinch of anxiety, of worry at what you're doing, if it's going to pan out, or if the situation has changed things dramatically for you, or if the situation just makes you feel powerless, use it as an opportunity. Use it as a way to find a new power. And that is one of deep sense of trust and centeredness. And use it as a cue to meditate, to give your attention to your creativity, because we are all innately creative beings. That's what we're here to do, and that's where our power is. Have a great evening, guys.